All right, Odyssey, game number 9. A lot of cool stuff happened in this game. Um, there was a boss fight, there was a dungeon, there was some exploration, there was saving hostages. There was a really cool scene where the heroes, having been amped up on anger and rage from fighting goatlings and seeing their heinous evil and cannibalistic ways and um, the way that these human children that have been kidnapped by the Fae were being treated, they were energized with like fury. They were pissed. They make it to the final boss room. The boss, this lady right here, Demetria, looking over at them, just the baddest bee in the room. She gets ready to drop this huge speech on him about how if you strike me down, you'll never know the stolen destinies of Anastasia and Alexei, because, Greek magic, she stole their prophecies. I don't have to explain how it works, it's magic. I was really excited. I had some incredible dialogue ready for this moment. This is a major milestone in the campaign. Everything is awesome. Everyone's ready. The doors are being kicked into this dining room. There's a feast laid out on the table of human roast pork, and the girls that at the table might eat it and turn into maenads, and it's crazy cool. And then I start sounding like a robot. Yeah. Because we play this game online, and playing online is cool because you could play in your underpants. You don't have to get the coronavirus, and you could have your puppy sleeping in your lap. I mean, it's amazing, right? I can't even begin to list all the amazing reasons why playing at home on your computer is awesome. Don't get me wrong, I love playing in person, quote unquote, IRL Dungeons and Dragons. It's a different experience. It's completely unique. It's beautiful. Contagious laughter, human interaction, all that jazz. But it is the year 2020. We're living in the cyberpunk dystopian future. Everyone's really busy. Often the best you can get is some online games. That being said, sometimes you take for granted that internet. So I kept trying to fix my internet, and then I kept trying to re-deliver this dramatic scene over and over and over again. After 4 tries, one of my players was like, "Hey, let's take a break," which we don't usually do because we're too tough for breaks. And why don't we take a break? You check on your router, check on your modem, all that jazz, and then we'll just pick right back up where we left off. And what a gift, right? That was from my player to throw that out there. So we took 5, and I went and I restarted the router, and I got a fresh drink, and kind of like took a couple of deep breaths, and that gave the players time to discuss like the scene that was about to open up. And rather than come back with like a crap attitude and be like, "Oh my goddamn internet," and let that kind of color the rest of the evening, we treated it like any sort of dramatic production, right? We just said, "Take 5." Everybody charged back into the room, and we did the scene without robot voices, without bad connectivity, without interruption, and we just picked the game back up right where we left off, and we kept going. I guess the point of the video is, don't let little things like misplacing the perfect miniature that you needed for the game, or losing the name of this important NPC, or just don't let the inconveniences and the small details um, derail your game. Right? There's so many things that are always trying to derail your game. Don't let things like that derail your game. If a player asks you like a question and you don't have the answer for it, and it would disrupt the session to look up the answer, just tell them, "Hey, I don't know the answer off the top of my head. It's not super relevant to what's going on right now. I'll get you that information." If it is super relevant, you just say, "Hey, um, I've got to look this up, so let's take 5." Taking 5, not the end of the world. A lot of people want to take a break, sometimes, but they're too afraid to say so because they want to be cramming their face with like pork rinds and getting a fresh bowl of Doritos or crack open a cold one. But they, the cold one's all the way across the apartment or the house, and they don't want to miss anything on the game. It's okay sometimes to say, hey, we got to take 5 to take care of this. I am terrible about this. I love just playing, like playing all the way through. I don't like taking breaks. I feel like it's a threat to the momentum of the game. It's something I have to work on, and it's something I definitely encourage people to not be afraid of. Sometimes taking 5 gives everybody a chance to like recenter, refocus, take care of needs, and come back stronger than ever. And we did play a little bit overtime tonight because we didn't want to end the boss fight, right in the middle of the boss fight. And we did have like a 5 to 10 minute delay because of internet issues. And everybody stuck around. Everybody had a good time. So just don't let all that stop you from having fun. Just deal with it. Take 5, take a break, and come back stronger than ever. And yeah, and of course, as always, just communicate with your players. I should have told them right away, hey, I probably need to restart my modem, rather than trying every other fix in the world. So, shout out to my players for being super understanding, and I hope that you guys have amazing internet whenever you play your games. And knock on wood that I don't have another incident like that anytime soon. But if I do, I'll remember to just give everybody a 5-minute break and run a quick follow up on how things are going. So, all right, hope everybody enjoys their week, and I'll catch you in the next video.